Hey guys! Okay, so, I went to the doctor, yesterday because, of course I was coughing and wheezing, and I had, some chest pains, and I was just feeling really awful the next day, and, so we went to the doctor, and they, took my oxygen level, my temperature, they listened to my heart, they checked my throat, my ears, and all that, and, I have bronchitis, so yeah. Bronchitis is actually not such an uncommon thing for me. I've had bronchitis so many times, it's not even funny. Oh yeah, that's the rocking chair and everything. Mom moved a lot of the stuff from the living room into there to clean. She always feels that the house isn't clean enough. Always. And I have no idea what that is. What that is. I think Pooch tore it up. But they gave me prednisone and a Z-Pack, and I'm gonna be puffy-faced for a while, even after I finish the medicine, which reminds me I have to take one more pill tonight, and I have to go to the bathroom so many times. It is so awful. I mean, I guess it doesn't really help that I've been drinking a lot of Hawaiian punch, but still, you know? But, I'm sorry. But, I was kind of worried because, you see, I had drawn on a balloon. I don't have that balloon anymore because I popped it. But, I had drawn, a compass rose, my name, my initials, my signature, and, this character called Frankie. And, let me tell you, Frankie looked kind of creepy. But I loved him. And I found out too late that the marker was rubbing off on everything. It was on my hands, it was on some of my towels, it was on the paper towels, it was, on, trying to think, because there was, oh yeah, it was, on my pillowcase, and, it was also on the pencil case that I was given by Dylan and his family. And when I saw that, because I saw it too late, I just started freaking out. Because, you know, I still have anxiety, and it seems like the medicine's effects are going in reverse, because it was going good at first. It was. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't. The numbness has been coming back in my face. But, which most likely I will be taking Prozac, and if that doesn't work, I will have to try amitriptyline, and if that doesn't work, I am screwed. But I got it in blotches, and it's in 2 spaces on the front, and I started freaking out because, of course, with my anxiety, I stress about the littlest of things, and according to Tumblr, I'm not the only one of my kind. So, but I tried everything. I tried hand sanitizer because I knew that hand sanitizer cleans a lot, because whenever I would ditch 4th period, and I am not really that ashamed to admit this, because it was completely boring in the office, and I literally could not do anything but work, and at that point in the day, I had no work. So, I mean, in 8th grade, when I would ditch 4th period, when Miss McMickens wasn't there, and I would hide out in the bathrooms, I would use the bathroom tissue and my hand sanitizer that I carried around in Malcolm's tail. And for those of you who don't remember, Malcolm is my raccoon keychain. And I would wipe off the bad stuff written on the doors. And because I went in there, and when you see all those different cuss words and people actually like insulting each other on the bathroom stall door, like that is just not something you want to think about when you're trying to use it. Okay. So I knew that Germ-X was something, so I tried that, but that didn't work. And so I started looking up ways on the internet to get rid of Sharpie. And before that, I actually did try some Resolve. I tried 2 Resolve products. One was spray and wash, and the other was a stain remover where you have to let it set for a little while. And then I looked up on the internet, and I tried hairspray. Mom suggested nail polish remover. I tried regular alcohol. I even soaked it in a bowl of milk. Kinda, and ran out of milk at that point. It was a medium bowl, but still, I mean, we didn't really have that much milk left to begin with. But I soaked it in that, and then we washed it again, mostly to get the smell of milk out of it. But still, and it did not work. I mean, it was sort of fading, but it just didn't work. And I was seriously stressing, and I was considering not even telling Dylan about it. But then I talked it out with my therapist. And, my mom, and even my mother, and, I got, he'll, understand that these things happen, that some things happen, and it wasn't your fault. I mean, it's not like you deliberately drew on it, and, I got, don't stress that these things happen. He'll understand that. He won't get upset, and, my therapist said, we'll just explain it to him. And that it wasn't your fault, and that he should understand. So, I mean, I know what you're thinking, most likely. I mean, as his friend, I should know. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to saying that. His friend. But, I should know what he gets upset about. But then there's that anxiety saying he's going to be seriously disappointed in you and you should feel really awful about this. So, had that to deal with. So finally, I just decided to message him on Twitter, to DM him on Twitter. And, he wasn't mad or upset or completely and utterly disappointed in me, which was a big relief to me. I'm still, really upset that happened because that was really irresponsible of me, and normally I'm serious. I've guarded that thing with my life. When, a friend of mine gave my number to our friend Kiana, one of the ways that she proved it was her was, you don't let anyone touch that pouch. And I was just like, well, it's not that I don't want people to touch it, I just don't trust people to touch it. Okay. I have serious trust issues. But anyways, and he said that he'll sign over it, but I am really worried because it's splotched, so, I mean, but I still love it, and I still carry it around and still use it. Ironically enough, I use it to carry my Sharpies that I, got for the shoes and stuff. And I still carry it around with me, and I still show it off. Because I love it. Mom, she suggested cover it up with your jewels. I'm like, I don't have the adhesive for that. And she's like, and I was just like, sorry, I'm running out of jewels. And she's like, there's a bag of jewels in the bag I cleaned up. Those were buttons that I used for my Halloween project that I didn't realize were buttons until too late. That I had to peel off anyways because they were starting to come off because I didn't have the right adhesive. And she's like, okay. I'm serious, Mom. Okay. Well, I'm serious. Okay, I get it. You're serious. But anyways, I'm sorry. I like to act out conversations sometimes. But, I'm in my Alabama shirt. I got this as a birthday present, I think it was last year. And, didn't think it was going to turn out to be one of my favorite shirts ever. Just saying. I mean, I love how it's big. It's too big for me. Especially, the sleeves, and it's just like too big for me in general. But like when I get chicken wing arms, like, you know, wing-a-ding, I don't know what they're called, but like when my skin starts really sagging and they're dropped down, I'll have sleeves big enough for them that won't cut off my circulation, and it'll be good for me growing with age, even though I'm not getting taller, because I've been growing for 15 years and I'm still only 5'4". But I grew a whole inch since last year. But sorry. But I'm pretty sure that over the next 10 years I'll grow at least 1 inch more. So, I mean, or does it take like 5 more years? Because, I don't know how that stuff works. But anyways, the homebound teacher decided not to come because we had to inform her of my bronchitis, because, some people are just like, no, I don't want to get sick anymore, because turns out bronchitis is actually serious. Like, it's an infection of the bronchial tubes, and the bronchial tubes are the ones that connect your lungs to your mouth hole. I mean, and, like, I've gotten bronchitis so many times, I'm telling you, because there would be these times when I just did not want to go to school. Like, I just did not feel like it. I did not want to see certain people. So, I got out of it by pretending to be sick. I know that's a bad thing, and I know I'm smiling at it right now, but I know it's a bad thing. But I did it, and I can't go back. So, I would always pretend to be sick, and it would turn out to be something like bronchitis. Like, it would actually always be bronchitis. Like, 9 times out of 10, bronchitis. You have bronchitis. But, of course, when I actually felt like dog sick, like I was about to die, it would be like, oh, you just have a cold. You'll have to, get over it. And I was just like, I feel like I'm going to die. I feel like there's 1,000 blistering suns on my skin right now. As if someone has poisoned me with a king cobra's fang. And you're telling me all I have is the common cold, which they have yet to find a cure. Alright then. But, yeah, whenever I would pretend to be sick, it would be like, you have bronchitis. But, like, this time when the doctor said, like, she didn't exactly, like, tell us directly, you have bronchitis. So, I was just like, waiting for the doctor. She comes in, she's like, yeah, we're gonna have to get, prednisone to deal with her bronchitis. I was like, I have bronchitis? Just like, yeah, the way you sound, because, they listen to my lungs and everything, and me breathing. My oxygen level is 98%, and it's never actually been lower than 100%, which is odd, considering I still have asthma. But it's never been lower than 100%, because I have good lungs. But, it was 98%, so, then it was pouring rain, and, we had to go through that, and Momo was wanting to get a toaster at Walmart, but, she didn't want me getting out in the rain, because she knows that, Walmart is like a Nicky magnet, so, she just decided not to, but we still had to go to the Plaza Apothecary, which I normally stay in the car anyways, because I don't like to have human interaction a lot. But, it was pouring rain. I joked to Dylan, I was just like, you mind, like you want to borrow some of the rain, or all of it? Because Momo has been complaining about the rain. I don't mind it that much, because, I don't go outside anyways, because I don't have a social life. But, Momo has just been like, I hate this weather, and, like, she hates it with a passion, too, and it's just like, dang, Momo, you're supposed to be the cheery one here. I thought you were, like, people were supposed to mellow with age. But, no, I don't actually say that to her, because, that'd be really offensive. But, And I'm almost like, Californians are over there just like, desperate for rain. I'm just, well, we could try to give it to them. I mean, people have delivered snow, so why not? I mean, this is just, snow in liquid form, and I'm pretty sure we transport water, so, I mean, might as well make it fall from the sky. You know what, actually, if we collected all the rainwater and then, like, sent a plane and just, like, had it, like, drop down, like, oh my gosh, we could give Californians rain. I know, I'm 15, I shouldn't be having thoughts like this, but I do. I'm telling you, I'm normally like 7 or 8 years younger than my actual age because of that little kid that never actually got to grow up. So, I'm like 8 years old actually. 8-year-old mentality. But I can still have an adult mentality too, so balancing. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna stop wasting your time. And hope you liked my hair. I worked on it like real hard. See, I had my brush and everything. I accidentally ripped the gel handle off of it. The gel grip. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna stop wasting your time. And yeah, hope you enjoyed my embarrassment. Okay, bye, people.